Welcome to A Quest for Metal. Today we are talking about disappointments, and I'm wearing my Pestilence shirt for the occasion. Today we are talking about your most disappointing songs from bands you love. So these are bands you grew up with, maybe bands you've enjoyed for the past couple of years, but they made a song which made you scratch your head and be like, yeah, that's a stinker, I hate it, why can't it just die? So we're talking about those songs today from albums. Some people have even put full albums on. And this is all your list, so this is a community video. None of my opinions will be on here, but when we go through your comments, of course I'm going to react to them, because a lot of them are goddamn stupid, so I'll argue with you guys, but it's all in the name of fun. So, there's a lot to get through, so let's get started with the first one by Dan Ansems, who says, almost everything off I Loved You at Your Darkest by Behemoth. The Satanist was good, but this felt so theatrical and overdone. Now, I really like I Loved You at Darkest. I saw them on that tour, and it was awesome. I love the songs live. God Equals Dog is great. The Children's Choir part can be a bit annoying. I love Bartzabel. Come to me, Bartzabel. I love it. It is theatrical, it is cheesy, it is different to The Satanist, in my opinion, but I still loved it. So I'm going to argue with that one. But, you know, a lot of people share your opinion, like Metal Trenches. He did not like that either, but I'm more on Metal Meltdown side with this one. I loved it. Next up is Ziltoid, who says, Alien would have been a 10 out of 10, but Devin decided to end it with 12 fucking minutes of white noise. Yeah. I don't like it when bands do that. They just add like a long song which is just drony and just noisy at the end of an album, and it's just like a waste of time, really a waste of time. I love my Funeral Doom. I love my slow songs and epic songs, but not noise, just static noise or just, white noise, anything like that is just not my cup of tea. So I'm with you on that, Ziltoid. Next up is Sir Spooky Bones, who says Poor Twisted Me from Metallica is borderline awful. Yeah, Poor Twisted Me is not a song I go back to, so I'm with you on that. And Michael O'Donnell says anything of Gore by Deftones. Drastic improvement with the latest one. I did love OMS, but I haven't heard Gore yet. Deftones is one of the bands I've not really explored properly. I did a video way back where it said popular bands I've never heard, and like Van Halen was on it and Deftones was on it. Still not really heard all Deftones. I've heard a couple more than I did back then, but I've not heard Gore yet, so can't really agree or disagree, but I think Metal Trenches hates it, so yeah, I'll say, I'll listen to it first. I'm not going to say it's bad or not, so don't know about that. Owl says Closure on Opeth's Damnation album. Boy, that acoustic part, the melody in it, no. This is a hard no. But his reasoning is sound. The first three songs are easily some of the favourite tracks from Opeth. Yeah, the first three songs, especially Windowpane, is in my top 10 Opeth songs of all time. And in my time of need, come on. Closure is the worst song on the album in my opinion, so I can see where you're coming from, but I still love the song. I still love the melodies on the song. So, yeah, I guess it does kind of stick out as the worst, but the worst Opeth song on an album is still a great song. So, agree to disagree. Marathon Man Productions says, all of Astonishing, 2 hours of Dream Theater, and they can't seem to go anywhere. Agreed, it's my least favourite Dream Theater album, and I don't think it's that bad when you pick out songs and listen to them. Like, I heard a couple live, and they were really good. Gift of Music, fantastic live. But the whole album, listening to it in its entirety, is tiresome. So, yes, I agree. But you pick out individual songs and listen to them, they're good. So, I do agree with that one, though. Blackwater Rust says Megadeth, the last 2 songs on the system has failed. Yeah, sure, they're kind of weak. Opeth, everything on Sorceress except the title track and Will o' the Wisp. Strange Brew's great. I love Strange Brew. That's one of the best songs in the album. But Sorceress is also awesome, and Will o' the Wisp. I like all the songs in it. Era, is that from Sorceress? I can't fucking remember, but I love all the songs in it. It's just the sound is just a bit shitty on the album. Yeah, and it's not too memorable, so yeah, I can kind of see, but Strange Brew, go listen to it again. Yvan Forbes says Heavy by Linkin Park. He said it grew on you, but it's one of your weakest. Don't remember that song, so I don't really have an opinion, but everyone in the comments below also, I didn't say this at the beginning, let us know what you think of each song that people have chosen. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And let us know, like with this one, Heavy by Linkin Park. I don't know it, so I want you guys to Fill me in down below. What's it like? Is it shit? Is it as shit as he says? So yeah, let us know and let's carry on. The in-between by In This Moment, Michael McVitie says. Is that like the biscuits? Because I want some biscuits now. I don't know why they felt the need to write a song where most of it is references to the previous work, and it's unenergetic. Never heard of it, but I know that In This Moment. And yeah, songs with like previous references is kind of shitty, and if it's unenergetic, that's not really In This Moment's thing. They're more energetic kind of songs, so yeah, I can see why that would be bad, but I haven't heard it. Sinister Santa says Clarity Through Deprivation, Suffocation, or the entire After the Burial In Dreams album. Clarity Through Deprivation, I enjoy that. So I'm going to disagree. I'm going to disagree with this one. Entire After the Burial In Dreams album, not heard that. So again, fill me in for that one, Sinister, because why is it bad? Why is it bad? Cookies on Toast says the song with a name that's too long from Burzum's Philosophem. So he says he likes the Burzum ambient tracks, but this one's like 25 minutes and it gets tiring. So I enjoy that song. I enjoy that long drony song. I know I slam drony songs, but I feel like the melody in this one, it is cooler, like the ding, 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 like the weird, creepy melody. It's soothing. It is the worst on the album, but I still enjoy it. But every song on the album's better than that one, so I agree there. Sardonic Wrath says Interdimensional Summit by Dimmu Borgir was woeful. I like that song now. I hated it when it came out, but I love it. It's so cheesy and just so theatrical. It's like, da-da-da-da, there's like lights coming on. It's so fucking bombastic. Like, the music video is ridiculous. I love it now. It's like so far... it's like so far symphonic that it becomes good, if you know what I mean. It's like the Manowar territory. So I love it, yeah. So I disagree with that. Chuck Rule says Dawn Patrol by Megadeth. You don't hate it, and the bass line is cool, but it's on the best thrash album of all time. It's just a bit disappointing. This is a list for disappointing rather than worse, so yeah, I can see that. I still enjoy it. I still enjoy that song, but yeah, I can see why it'd be disappointing. Jack Wright says Body and Blood by Ghost. He loves Year Zero and Goulet. Yes, I agree with this one. This is disappointing. Body and Blood is a fine song. Body and Blood. Like, when they sing it, it's fine, but it's just a bit shit compared to, you know, Per Esper, Adin, Furry, and Ghoulie Zombie Queen. Some of the best songs they've done. And then there's that. Yes, I agree, Jack Wright. So, Colt says Bound by Horror Ghost. Came out recently, but it was jarring by how lifeless and boring it sounded. I did see that on YouTube, but I haven't clicked on it. I haven't listened to it yet. So again, fill me in with that one. The P10W says Another World by Gojira. Oh, I'm disagreeing with that. A lot of people didn't like that song. I loved it when I first heard it because the riff is too catchy. It does repeat the riff all the way through, so I can understand why people hate the repetitive nature of it. But I love it. I love the riff on it. The riff is so good. It's one of the best riffs of the year, in my opinion. So the fact that they repeat it doesn't bother me. I love that song. The album's kind of fallen off for me, but that song I still enjoy. And Amazonia. That's so good. Brombit says Secret Garden by You Know Who. I don't know who. The new album of Therion. Leviathan by Therion was okay. I didn't mind it, actually. I didn't mind that one. I don't know who Secret Garden by You Know Who is. Who's that? Am I supposed to know that? Is that Pain of Salvation, I'm guessing? I'm guessing. I don't know. But I'm guessing, because that's one of your favourites. So let me know if I'm right. T-Mosh says all of Lamb of God's new album. Yeah, the new album's pretty shit. I don't like the new Lamb of God album. All the others are great. The new album's really, really lacking something. It's lacking something. Maybe like Chris Adler, like you said, but don't like a lot of the songs on it. MR11 Maiden says the whole Monumention album. Not bad, but disappointing. Yeah, it is the most disappointing in the entire catalogue. It's the worst for me. It's not bad though. It's a fantastic listen. It's very weird, trippy, and completely off the wall, but it's lacking like the edge as all the other albums, because, you know, Below the Lights does the same thing, but it's heavier and it's better. Like, the compositions are better, and what's the one? Mara Drum is better because it's heavier and it just mixes the harshness and the proggy nature better. So yeah, Monumention kind of sits in a weird position. Zach D says, This Is Our House by In Flames and Two Ways by Demon Hunter. Right. This Is Our House by In Flames is my pick for the most disappointing song. And I know loads of people shit on In Flames for the new sound and stuff. I don't mind it. I enjoy Battles. I enjoy Sounds of a Playground Fading. That's an amazing album. I enjoy Sense of Purpose. I love that album. I The Mask was a great goddamn album. But that song fucking sucks. That song was the biggest disappointment in the whole of whenever the year came out. I heard it live as well, and it fucking sucked. It almost ruined the entire day, but it didn't quite. It's so shit. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that song, so that's easily my most disappointing song as well. David Hassan says, This is controversial. Yeah, already I'm going to scream at you. Rosetta Stoned and Wings of Marie / 10,000 Days. Already, nope. 10,000 Days is so beautiful, and Rosetta Stoned is just the most fun Tool song they've ever written. You know, goddamn, shit the bed. I like the alien picking up this random nobody, and I was like, what? I didn't even fucking pass high school. Come on. That song is amazing. Rosetta Stoned is the best story in all of Tool's, songs. It's the best song. It's the best one. It's probably my top 3 Tool songs, so 100% disagree. Also said, feel the same way about songs from Fear Inoculum. It's kind of like a giant build to a climax, and it's boring. There's no climax, I mean. Yeah, that's kind of why I like Fear Inoculum, and that's kind of why, at the moment, Fear's probably my favourite. I know a lot of people are shitting on it, because it's boring or whatever, but my favourite's Funeral Doom at the moment, and like these long, proggy songs, and Fear Inoculum is filled with long, proggy songs, and it takes time for it to, get into your veins, and I think Fear has, so Fear's just, I love it. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. I'm one of those fanboys. Oh. And now Nathrak Forward by Everything. Disagree. I know Wyatt would say the same thing, because they fucking said the lyrics. They put the lyrics out there. I don't fucking care. It's a fun song. The riff is great, and this song got me into the band, so, love this song. It'll be my top 10 in our Nathrak songs. It's just that machine gun riff. Come on. It's so fun. It's the most fun. Forward! Who gives a fuck if your enemy's starving? Forward's amazing. So, hard disagree. Philip Norman says Symphony of Destruction by Megadeth. Okay. They said it's so un-Megadeth, going from fast, technical, angry, and a little funky to this boring, plodding song. Again, I like boring, plodding songs. And Symphony of Destruction's great. Symphony of Destruction. Dun, 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 dun. It's one of the best songs, so yeah, sorry Norman, disagree. Josh fucking Taylor. Oh boy, we've got a bone to pick with you. The Giant by Ahab. The only song I find I don't love by them, so it's disappointing end to an already amazing album. No, I'm not going to. You're entitled to your opinion, and that's cool. I love that song. I adore that song. I adore every song Ahab's done, and that's one of my favourites. That album is just flawless from start to finish, so I do disagree. Is it one of the weaker on the album? Sure. But I still love it. But it is disappointing, not bad. So, he didn't slam it, so yeah. But still, that's the one on this list, which, gets me angry. Tyler Wan says The Way of All Flesh. I'm sure that's Wand, not Wand, but we'll go with Wand because we've said it now. The first 6 minutes is awesome, not awful, just riff after riff. Then the 6 minute of complete silence, and the remaining 5 minutes is just a slow build of the same ambience. Yeah, I kind of agree. It's completely different to, Ouroboros and all the cool shit at the beginning. Toxic Garbage Island. Yeah. Then it kind of ends on a flat note, so I agree with that one. Theo Bricken says Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. Fuck off. Ryan M says... I'm joking. It's overplayed. Disappointing though. What? I don't understand. Ryan M says Our Fortress is Burning Part 3 by Agalok. 7 minutes of droning. I like it. I like the droning on this one. The melodies are just too good on it. Of course it's not as good as 1 or 2, but I don't think it's disappointing. I still enjoy it. Louis Link says System of a Down Mesmerize Question is one I almost skip. Again, I like this song, but I like a lot of songs. I mean, most of this list is me just going, I like that one. I like that one. I like this one. I like, but if you don't like it, that's fair enough. Link, go back to Hyrule. Carter Bognus says anything off "You're Welcome" by Day to Remember. Yeah, he doesn't know if he's gonna recover from listening to it. Yeah, I've not heard it, so I don't know if it's bad or not. But from what you're saying, it sounds fucking tripe. So yeah, I'll just take your word. Duff Beer says stripped, raped, and strangled. They play it second to last, and people go crazy. It's not bad, but most Cannibal Corpse songs are amazing, and this one's just good. So, if you watch my top 10 death metal songs of all time, this is my number 2, or it might be my number 3, but it's up there. It's in my top 3. So that's a hard disagree, because it's the most catchy Cannibal Corpse song. It's the most sing-alongable, and they always play it live because it's the best. So there you go. It's the best Cannibal Corpse song they've ever written. So fuck you. Alfie Edwards says the one that consistently disappoints me is "Invaders" by Maiden. Invaders, I love that song. I think Gangland's worse. I really enjoy Invaders. Gangland's the one I'd pick as disappointing from that album. I like Invaders, and The Prisoner's amazing as well. It's just Gangland that's not for me, but fair enough, Alfie. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Invaders because it's cringy as well, but I'm not one of them. I love it. Mateus, I don't know how to say the last name, but says Lamb of God Checkmate and Gojira Liberation. Can't remember that one. What's that one off? Yeah, I can't remember that song, but I've heard it. I know I've heard it, but I just can't fucking remember the melody or anything from it. So I'll just say yes. Bean Man says You Not Me by Dream Theater. Yes. Now, yes, Bean Man. Yes. I agree this one. Because his vocals are so weird on it. He's like, you, not me. It's so weird the way he sings that. That's the worst song on the album. It's one of the worst songs Dream Theater ever written. So, 100% fucking agree. It also says The Invisible Kid and Purified by Metallica are horrendously awful. Yeah. Those are pieces of shit. I wouldn't even say disappointing. I'd say shit. So, let's move on. David Hassan says Anarchy in the UK by Megadeth. Cover songs in general I'm not a big fan of. An Ecstatic Gamer says Bullet to the Brain by Megadeth? Huh? So it's not bad though, but yeah, I disagree on this one. I find that fun song, but again, personal opinions. Roger Wallace says anything from Machine Head lately trying to be political SJW. Lol. I don't like anything from Machine Head past the Black Album. No, past Locust. Locust is good. But even that I wasn't too big into, but everything after I've not really been a fan of. CC Power Gaming says Butcher's Hook, Slipknot. Yeah, okay. That was not too good. And Bitch With a Problem by Korn. That's fun. That's a fun one. I won't give you that one, but I'll give you Butcher's Hook. 4HRSMN. This Is Our House by In Flames. Oh, another one for This Is Our House. That's 3 people now. With This Is Our House. Zach D, me, and this dude. Yes, it's fucking annoying. Robert Bourdain says Changes by Black Sabbath. Yeah, that's one of the worst Black Sabbath songs. That might get shit. We might get shit for that, but it is. It's so sappy. I don't like it. Is it disappointing? I guess it is compared to all the other songs on Volume 4, all the other ones before that, on the debut, and Paranoid, and Master of Reality, and then this is like some ballady thing? No. Jamie Horsley says Prophets of War. Hey, Jamie. Prophets of War by Dream Theater. It's one of my least favourite Dream Theater songs. It was very disappointing on the album. All the other songs on the album are fantastic. This one kind of stands out. So yeah, it's a bit chaotic. So I agree. Not bad though, but it's just disappointing. T Baggins says Sweating Bullets by Megadeth. So cringe-worthy all throughout. Yeah, I'm going to disagree on that. I love it. I've heard it live a couple of times. It is great. Everyone sings along. Hello me, meet the real me. In my misfits way of life. It's fun. It's fun. Turn your brain off. Eat some popcorn. Shove popcorn in your eyes. It's a good time. Almost at the end, Grief Forest says Apathetic by Dark Tranquillity. The whole album construct sucks, together with Haven and We Are the Void, their worst album. At least the two successors are a little bit better. Disagree, Grief Forest. I love Construct because it's doomy. I put Construct at the moment this is going to trigger you. I'll put Construct higher than The Gallery, The Mind's Eye, I'll put it higher than all those fucking albums. I'd also put Moment and what's the other one? Atoma as my favourite Dark Tranquillity albums. They're my favourite. The singing in it is beautiful. It's doomy. It's so bleak and beautiful. It sounds more like Insomnium or Be'lakor and Swallow the Sun. It sounds more like Swallow the Sun and stuff, which is way better than Melodeath. So, yeah, I like the new direction Dark Tranquillity's going, and I think it's better for them. I know Trenches will go fucking angry at me, and I know you probably will, Grief Forest, but I like the new mellow Dark Tranquillity, so hard disagree. Harry Potter says, I really like Black Sabbath, but I don't get the love for the awful self-titled song. Whoa, you get some hate for that. The self-titled song's amazing. I adore it, but hey, you know, we can't all love everything. So if you hate it, then that's good for you. I love it, but you know, keep on hating it. Keep on hating it. Last things last is Hellrider. Anything on the Book of Souls by Iron Maiden. A lot of people echo your opinion with that one. A lot of people don't like the more proggy, long Iron Maiden songs. I'm not one of them. I love the proggy, long, epic Iron Maiden songs. Excuse me. So I love the Book of Souls. I do think it's a bit of a step down from Final Frontier. I know I slammed Final Frontier before, but I re-listened to that recently, and I love all those fucking songs now. I love all those songs. So, yeah, but this one has some bangers on. Red and the Black is amazing. Empire of the Clouds is amazing. Book of Souls is amazing. So, any long song on the album is a 10 out of 10 for me. The shorter ones can get a bit, I don't know, repetitive, but I love the long ones. Wow. Imagine saying that. Shorter songs getting more repetitive than longer songs. It's just personal preference. I like the longer ones more. But yeah, there's too many good songs on the Book of Souls, so I'm going to disagree with that one. So, that does it for your list of the most disappointing songs by bands you love. Dogs are going crazy. It's probably Postman outside. They're going to nibble on his legs. Try and get the little... Speaking of Post, just got tickets to a festival in a couple of weeks, so hopefully that doesn't get cancelled. Because, you know, we need it after all this COVID shit, don't we? We need a good break, a good crowd surf and mosh. So, yeah, this was a fun video reading your guys' comments of the most disappointing songs by bands you love. Let me know what you thought down below, and I guess we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.